passion and power.
Don't care about anything I do. I already told you that. But please send it to me. It'll be very useful for me. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. What is it that you're going to tell David?
I just wanted to warn him that you're not going to win the contract with Ashmore.
Why are you so sure about that?
Because he already knows that your godfather built some stores with materials that were much cheaper than the ones stated in the contract.
That is something only your father or Regina could have told him.
Not at all. It was my mother. But I have an idea. We can actually make David think that it was Regina.
Good idea. That's nice.
Well, maybe we can also consider that there's a possibility
Allow me. That information could have only come from the Montenegro group. Shall we analyze it? Very well. Who else was there? Who else knew that information besides Arturo?
Well, Regina knew about it too, but I can assure you that she didn't tell him anything.
Then you broke up with her. I don't know, maybe she's angry. She's trying to take revenge.
No, Dad. All I can say is I can confirm this. She's nothing like her father. Regina is not interested in this game like everybody else.
The fact here is that that information was leaked. And because of that, our opportunity to compete is over.
Well, you have to remember that there are other business deals as well.
No! Don't you understand? This business deal was very important to me. Why? Because it was supposedly our first project together.
Yes, it was, but that project is not possible
anymore. The thing is that
anymore.
you don't understand. Because it is very important for me to have a business that is run by the both of us.
Okay, but can't you also see the possibility and that it's a fact that we're getting along with each other?
Are you sure that Ashmore doesn't want to do business with us? Because the deal is not yet done.
Don't be so stubborn and accept the fact that you've been defeated by the Montenegro.
You don't know how great Eladio is when it comes to negotiating, including me as well.
You know what? I'm not interested in talking about business. All I want is to be with David.
All right, come on. Why don't you tell me why you're so angry with your sister?
We have conflicting feelings, you know. I am very angry to have lost that business deal, but on the other hand, I look at you and you are the best thing that Julia has given me, even though I've behaved so badly towards her.
You said it as if you never loved me, Dad, but I know deep inside you that you meant it.
Do you know what the matter is? This resentment is a very dangerous thing because it blinds you, and you start harming those you love the most.
I don't understand what you're talking about exactly, but it frightens me to see you like this, Dad.
Listen, what I need right now is nothing else but forgiveness. Yes, I need you to forgive me. I need your forgiveness. Forgive me.
Yeah, I mean, we already discussed this before. I told you I have no problem. I love you as always,
You
Dad.
have to understand. What I need is for you to forgive me as many times as necessary. Do you get that?
All right, I forgive you. I don't know what I'm forgiving you for, but I forgive you. I forgive you. I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, beautiful. Trust me. You already mentioned that to me the other night, but having so much resentment isn't normal.
Because everyone is always comparing me to her. She's always the best in everything. and as if I don't exist in my father's eyes.
All right, I understand now. As if you don't know how to do anything good, and the only way you can stand out is by making Regina do something bad.
Everyone in the family always forgives her. But not David. I doubt if he will forgive her on this. So come on, send me the pictures, will you?
Beautiful, come here. Would you like more?
Yes, son, thank you. You see, with the therapy I've been undergoing, I have been thinking quite a lot, and I'm starting to notice things that I didn't see before, things that one can't perceive.
Well, what I do perceive is that the therapy is helping you a lot, Dad. And, well, I want to thank you for wanting to make Mom happy.
That's not hard for me to do, I can assure you of that.
I know, and I'm completely aware of how much you suffered for her when she was still in a coma. And in that state, I discovered a very different being. You were a revelation.
I have made many mistakes when it comes to your mother. But the only thing you can be sure of is that I love her. But the thing is that the way that I express my feelings, of course, it's not the right way. That's it, don't you see that? It's not right.
No, Dad, the important thing here is that you're trying your best to change your ways. I mean, the simple fact that you're going to therapy now is already a great step forward.
Yes. The therapy has helped me a lot.
I know very little about your past, Dad. But I do know it wasn't easy for you to move on in life. But it was then, precisely then, that you were able to overcome your fate, Dad. And that's something that makes me very proud of you. Very proud.
Thank you again, for taking me on this tour. Templo Mayor. Templo Mayor and Bellas Artes.
Yes.
It was fantastic.
It has been a pleasure to have shown you part of our city.
I've always thought that business could be combined with pleasure. And one can enjoy lovely places like the Centro Histórico.
I know you have come to do business, and that you're worried about the offer that Mr. Gomez Luna and Associates gave me.
Well, Mr. Gomez Luna and his consortium are our main competitors.
Yes, I know that. And I also know that they had problems in the construction of some store, because they used some low-quality material.
Yes, low quality. Exactly. Actually, he was going to be sued. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I never thought they would do that.
Well, I know that they are our competitors, but I think that you should know that the problem they had was due to something out of their control.
Is the guacamole good?
Yes, it is very
Eat,
good,
dear,
Dad.
eat.
Arturo just made my path harder. He was just jealous, because there came a moment when his father preferred me, and out of envy he accused me of something that I never did.
Dad, I already broke up with Regina, but it upsets me. It makes me feel uncomfortable to be talking about Arturo Montenegro.
So then you prefer not to know about it?
Well,
Maybe you should listen to him, David, because Regina is not showing any pity like you
listen,
do.
Franco, stay out of this. I already told you not to talk about me or Regina, right?
I'm sorry.
David.
I simply want to tell you that before you go and meet with Ashmore, Regina has already slandered us.
What are you talking about?
I ran into her sister, Daniela, and she told me that you refused to listen to her.
I don't need to hear anything she has to say, okay?
Okay, let's see. What did she tell you?
That Regina told Ashmore that we're not a trustworthy construction company, and that we use the worst quality materials in Tabasco.
I like that you're telling the truth, Regina. You could have said bad things about the Gomez Lunas or not say anything about them. And let me go on thinking that they're not very honest builders.
Well, my daughter has always ruled herself honestly.
Well, that is something I learned from you, Dad.
Well, it's good to know that you had a role model to follow, like your father.
He's the best.
Well, I guess Eladio already presented to you his offer.
Yes. And also in general, it is very interesting. It is very well constituted. His son knows a lot about the
Hydroelectric
power, yes. Do you have any idea about that, dear?
Yes, that was the subject of his thesis.
Precisely, but how did you know that, Regina? Did you study together?
No, the thing is that David and I used to be together.
But it was a very short relationship.
Ah, that's right. Is he the man that Nina said you're longing for?
No.
No, no.
Cheers.
See that, son? Now you already know what the Montenegros are really like.
No, hold on, wait, listen. I can't believe that Regina would do such a thing, Dad.
Well, Regina is the only one who knew about what happened with the labor union leader, right?
Yeah, I know, but I just can't believe that she would dare do something like that, okay? I can't believe it, Dad.
Okay.
No.
What they say about love, about how it can blind us and not see people as they really are, must be true then.
No, stop it! Stop it!
Sorry. I'm really sorry, but I really had to tell this to you.
Your information is already too late. The deal with Ashmore has been cancelled because of that, because of what happened in Tabasco.
Then it's a fact that we lost the business to build the hydroelectric power stations?
Obviously. And we're not going to discuss that anymore. Go away, please. Leave me alone with my son. Didn't you hear me? Leave us.
Whatever you say, Godfather.
David, listen, don't feel bad about it.
No. How can you expect me not to feel bad? You warned me about it. You told me about it, but I didn't listen.
Look, if I had found out about this a few days ago, I would have reacted very badly. But listen, take me as an example. I'm making an effort to change. All I can say is that things didn't work out well between you and Regina.
Well, I can't understand it, and I can understand her for being very upset because of what happened with her sister, but I can't believe this, Dad. I refuse to believe that she did this.
Sometimes, the worst things come from the people who are very close to us. And it really does hurt me to see that you finally realize what Regina is like.
Grant us the merciful intercession of the Virgin Mary, and our Father, that we be free from the present evils, and from eternal death, by Christ our Lord himself. Amen.
Mrs. Julia?
Caridad, we heard about what happened to your mother. I'm so sorry. Sorry for your loss.
We came to give our condolences and to see if there's anything we can do to help.
Thank you very much for coming. But then you really shouldn't have bothered
Caridad,
Mrs. Julia.
Please, we work together.
If that's the case, then please call us by our first name, okay?
No, it wouldn't be right, no.
Ma'am, I will take that. Thank you.
It's
Thank
in the
you.
tough moments when we must help one another.
Yes. That is right, Caridad. In moments like these.
Yes.
I don't know. Thank you so much. You know, ever since I first met you, I have felt that you and I have many things in common, Caridad.
I'm here, boss.
And where have you been all day?
I carried out your errand.
Were you able to find Caridad?
Yes. She's living in the same tenement where her mother lives.
Mm-hmm. And did you find out if there are any rumors about Gisela's disappearance?
That is what I couldn't dare to tell you, boss. That's why I stayed wandering around the place all day well...
And? What happened then, huh?
They already know that Gisela is dead.
You see? You see that? You see that? I told you! You said you already took care of her.
Yes, that's what I did, boss.
What then?
Well, the rain made the water level rise, and so I think that the current dragged her body.
Did you see Caridad?
No.
I knew it.
No, I know that you wanted to talk to her, but she was preparing everything for the burial, so... I don't know.
Did anybody see you snooping around? You have to find out how much the police know.
But the one who has the connections is Mr. Franco.
No. Of course not. I don't want him to be involved. That's why you have to look for someone among your connections to cover this whole thing up. But remember, you must ask for the favor in your name.
Very well, boss.
That will be all. I'm going to talk to Caridad.
Is Dad coming home for lunch?
I don't think so. He was going to take Ashmore on a tour of the city, and he told me he was going with Regina. He didn't want me to go with them.
Oh. Things have really changed in this house. Dad is not paying any attention to you. Consuelo's not the same anymore. I asked her out for dinner last night, but she told me she's going somewhere else. I want to know who she's going out with.
Well, as long as she's not with that fool Miguel.
No, Mom, no. Not Miguel, because I forbid her to go out with him,
Listen.
obviously.
Come here. Before, you also happened to be very confident that she would never leave this house. And yet, she's already planning to move out.
Well, that's true. But I think she's just playing hard to get. Because she still loves me, obviously.
Are you saying that because you're hurt or because it's the truth?
She's still in love with me, Mom. I'm sure about it.
Well, what you have to do is to make her come back to you at once. Do whatever you can to make her transfer her shares and your child's shares under your name. And then you can get rid of her, darling.
Thank you for coming.
We'll come back later. We still haven't prayed the Magnificat.
Thank you very much. May the
So
Lord
long.
bless you all.
Excuse
so long.
us. Let's go.
I want to offer you some coffee, but we don't have any left now. I'm going to buy some at the store, okay?
I'll go with you. We'll
Oh,
be
thank
right
you.
back.
Yes.
How
Excuses.
embarrassing. Julia, I don't even have coffee to offer you. I'm sorry with everything that's been going on. I
Please
just
don't
can't
worry,
think straight.
Caridad. Really? Believe me, I do understand what you are going through. I lost my mother too.
What about your father? Is he still alive?
Yes, but he is very ill and he needs a nurse to watch over him all day long. Caridad, now that you have been left alone, please, I want you to trust me so I can help you with whatever you might need.
But then, Julia,
No.
the thing is that...
Listen, I understand that you've just been released from prison and that you're starting to adjust, so please, don't reject my help. Don't reject it. I'm offering it to you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. There's no doubt that you are a wonderful woman.
So are you. So are you. And I'm sure that in time, we are going to be very good friends. You will see. May I? God save you.
I hope you'll consider what we just discussed. And that you'd ask your mom to give you your shares.
Dad, I don't want to have any more problems with her.
Yes, but look, it's only fair for you and to Daniela to receive the parts that are rightfully yours.
Well, yes, but listen, I'm sure that Mom doesn't want to give us our shares.
Those shares she has belong to the both of you. Well, maybe she's doing all this because I decided to protect Miguel and Consuelo.
But
See?
Daddy, it doesn't matter because I'm not interested in that. All I really want is for all the issues between the two of you to come to an end, please.
There's no reason for her to keep what belongs to you and your sister.
Well, will you at least think about it? The last thing I want is for us to have more problems.
Julia, I'm very grateful that you came here to pay your respects. I know that you are a very busy woman, and I don't want to trouble you any further.
No, please don't say that. I'm here to accompany you. It's all right.
May I come in?
Elacho.
Hello, Mom. Can we talk?
Well, of course. I'm glad that you're here. Because I also need to talk to you urgently.
What did I do now?
No. You haven't done anything. I told your father that since he gave shares to Miguel and Consuelo, he should give an equal amount to you and Regina.
Oh my. How sweet of you.
No, not so much. You know what he said to me? He wants my shares to go to you and Regina.
Please, what's going on with Dad? That's just so unfair.
We need to talk, Nina. Can you please leave us, dear?
What do you want?
I want you to tell me why you went to see Ashmore, and why did you speak ill of Eladio Gomez Luna?
What are you doing here?
I heard about the death of Gisela. Good afternoon, Caridad. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry, Gisela. So sorry you had to leave us. It's so sad. She was the woman that I was helping.
The one that you're giving a monthly payment?
Yes, Julia. That was my mother.
But I can't believe it. What a small world this is. The day I spoke with your mother, she told me she was ill and... Forgive me, I would really have liked to help her in any way I can. I'm so sorry.
Uncle, what a surprise. Sorry, Aunt, but I need to send Graciela the information about a donation.
All right.
Can we check it?
Yes, of course. Go on. Go.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead,
Please
don't worry.
excuses. Go ahead. Hello. I'll just
How are you?
prepare some coffee for you. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
There's no doubt you're the most imprudent woman I've ever met.
That's not what you said when you first met me.
That is not the point, Nina. Because all the problems we had were all because of you. Why did you go see Ashmore?
No, I didn't go to see him. I ran into him.
You ran into him. And you've already talked about our family matters with him?
Yes, of course, because I had to break the ice. Do you know why? Because I wanted to watch over my own interests. Because it's good for the company to continue doing business
That's
with
the
him.
reason I'm there. You don't have the right to meddle with that business.
I did it for the sake of the construction company.
No, that was not the way to do it. That's not how things should be done. Our daughter is the head of the construction company.
Listen, I did it for the sake of our business. Isn't that exactly what you would do?
Tell me, why is Julia here? Where did you meet her?
I'm working at her foundation.
What? Why did you go to her foundation? What are you planning to do? You already told Franco everything, but I'm not going to let you do the same thing to my wife.
That's exactly what you deserve, Eladio. For the truth to be found out.
Is that so? Come over here. Don't you provoke me.
Listen, I should have already told her everything. But I haven't said anything to her, not a single word. Not because of you. I am not afraid of you, Eladio. I did it for her. Only for Julia's sake. I don't want that woman who took care of my son all these years to suffer. She's a good person. Not like you. You are a wretched man. Aren't you the one who should be blamed for shutting down Eladio's bar in the hotel at the La Condesa neighborhood?
Back then, you agreed with me.
Yes, of course. Back then. Do you know why? Because you and I are exactly alike. And you cannot fool me.
Nina.
It is the truth. You haven't been a good father. You asked me for my hand in marriage. So I take care of Miguel because you didn't love him.
That is not true.
Of course
I love
it's
my
true.
son.
Of course it's true. You're always rejecting him. I thought before that it was because of the death of his mother. But now I know the truth.
What are you talking about?
It's obvious that you despise Miguel because you blame him for not being able to marry Julia.
I want you to quit from that job.
No.
Of course you will. You are going to stay away from Julia. And you are going to do that now.
You are the same old selfish man I've always known. You never think of anybody else but yourself.
For heaven's sake. You should be grateful for all the time I've taken care of our precious son.
Without giving him a rightful place nor what he's entitled to.
Oh, please.
Then listen to me. I'm not going to stop from working at the foundation, Eladio. That is my right. I got that job on my own, and I need that job. So listen, if you will leave me alone, I will not say anything to hurt you.
Well, you had better not.
But if you insist on upsetting me, then I will reveal everything. Because I have nothing to lose, Eladio. You got Miguel's mother pregnant, and that is why Julia broke her engagement with you.
Don't talk about something you have
I
no
know
proof of.
perfectly well what I'm saying. That is why you gave shares to your son, to clear yourself of guilt.
Shut up, that is not true. You're the last person who can accuse me of being a bad father. You have never cared about our children.
Of course I care about them, all of them. Compared to you, you only care about the welfare of Regina and Miguel.
All right, that's enough. I don't want to argue. But you should admit your mistakes. Let's see. Do you really think it was right that you told Ashmore about Regina and David's relationship?
Well, the thing is, I wasn't lying. And there is no reason why I should hide the truth.
Because you should take care of the family privacy, of your daughter's privacy. But that's something you don't know at all.
So now you're going to blame it all on me. Instead of acknowledging just how much I have helped you when you needed it the most, for all the years I have devoted to you.
This discussion is not leading us anywhere.
No, it isn't. So what are you going to do? Punish me? And not come back to our room?
No. I'm going to do something even better. I'm going to divorce you.
Well, we'll see about that. Because I'm not going to grant you the divorce that you're asking for.
Where's Gabriela?
Gabby will be back. She just needs to talk to Graciela about some matters concerning the foundation.
I was telling Caridad a while ago when you went out that I can pay for Gisela's funeral expenses.
Oh, Elijah, that would be such a nice gesture, especially if you've helped her and you've been generous with her. Excuse me, would you like some coffee?
No, thank you.
No, Clara, thank you, thank you.
Julia, that won't be necessary. Thank you very much. Listen, the thing is that your husband used to give money to my mother because my father worked for him for so many years. But I have no right to that money anymore.
But, Elijah, you can...
No, listen, really. What you've been doing for me by giving me a job is more than enough. I don't need anything else.
Well then, if you want, you can rest for a couple of days so you'll be at ease.
No, I would much rather work right away.
Right.
Really?
Now, if you will excuse me, I have to go back to the office and forgive me for insisting, but I'm going to send someone later to bring the money to pay for Gisela's burial.
That won't be necessary, Eladio. Thank you for your kindness. With the help of the residents here, we've collected enough to pay
All
for
the same,
that.
Caridad. I hope you will at least let me help you with the expenses for your mother. The same way that I have been doing for so many years now.
Yes, accepted.
And well, I'm sorry, I really am, okay? Excuse me.
What Uncle did was very nice, right? To offer to do that.
Oh, yes, yes. And I love it because he's trying very hard to change every day, and you have no idea that it's something I love about him. I'm very happy.
Gomez Luna Association.
Hey. Well, when are you planning to give me the good news?
Hey, what are you talking about?
That your godfather asked me to write a letter for his lawyer and the notary public to give you your shares.
So you found out by chance.
You should have told me about it before anybody else.
Look, I know you, Marintia, relax. You're just angry because of my engagement with Gabby, that's all.
For heaven's sake, I can't understand that. What I don't approve of is that you and I are supposed to be partners, but I haven't received any benefits from you and I have helped you unconditionally.
Stop it. Don't despair now. I already took the first step. Soon I'll take the next one. I will progress little by little until I get what's rightfully mine.
Franco, well, you better not forget about me. You better not, because if your godfather ever finds out you want to take his place, he'll kick you out as soon as possible.
So were you able to talk to Mom about the shares, Dad? I don't want you to quarrel because of that.
I didn't get a chance to do it.
Why, did you argue again?
No, she simply didn't like me complaining to her about her visit to Ashmore.
I really hope things between you go back to the way they were.
I'm afraid those days will never return, dear.
Is it that bad?
Your mom and I argued, and I asked her for a divorce. I'm sorry, dear, but it's the only solution. What I should do is to get out of this house once and for all, right now, so your mom understands I'm serious. me tell you that Eladio Gomez Luna can't fire me from this company.
Hold on. Wait, how can you be so sure?
Because that's the way things are. Giving me my shares from his company is the best proof of that, right?
Oh, of course. Everything would be perfect if David didn't exist, right? But let's not fool ourselves. He is going to inherit all of this. Or what? Is there something you haven't told me?
Since you seem to have trouble trusting me, I don't know if I should tell you about it.
Hey, Franco! Wait, what were you going to tell me?
I'll think about whether I should tell you or not, but I won't tell you if you continue with this attitude of yours, Marintia.
No, Dad, please don't leave the house.
Dear, I'm sorry, but I can't go on being married to a woman who doesn't understand me. The fights get worse every day. I really don't want any of you to go through that.
But Dad, we're all grown up now. Wait a minute, if you go away, this house is going to be hell for me. Miguel has already left. Consuelo is about to leave. And you're going to leave me with Mom, Daniela, and Eric? Are you serious? I don't get along very well with any of them, Dad, and you know that. They're going to make my life impossible.
I know that.
Well, then if you leave, then I want to leave too. Yes.
No, dear. No. I'll wait until the divorce is finally complete, so as not to affect the family.
I just can't believe this. It can't be.
I always believe in the saying that what goes up must come down. How was it? Did you like my picture with David?
You are a tramp. You have no idea how ashamed I am to be your sister.
Don't worry. I feel the same way. Now you see that David and I are going to be together again.
You really are out of your mind. Because I know for sure that you're doing all this just to hurt me.
For what?
Try to understand that he didn't fall in love with you. He doesn't care about you. He fell in love with me.
Stop it, sister. And wake up. I am better than you are. So you should start getting used to the idea that David Gomez Luna is going to be your brother-in-law.
You are totally insane. And don't ever come into my room again.
Hey, Dad. Look, I want to show you something.
What is it?
It's a proposal that I prepared, and I really hope that you're going to like it.
About what?
I was checking the original project for the apartments, the ones in Santa Fe, and I realized that if we change the concept, it will be impossible for us to carry out the construction. Of course, there will be less apartments, but they're going to be larger and more luxurious. What you're holding right now is a completely different proposal because what we would be offering here, Dad, is luxury, ultimate luxury, and exclusivity.
That is a splendid idea, David. Let me finish examining it carefully. Just stay there.
Of course.
Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
This is the budget, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Hello, Regina. Oh, you have no idea how well I did in the office today.
Oh, that's good.
I am starting to understand how the company works, and I'm so happy. I feel useful.
I knew that you were going to get the hang of it really quickly.
Well, I also found an apartment nearby. It's beautiful. I'll be moving next week.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy for you, but then I'm going to miss you so much.
Me too. I'll miss you so much.
This house is falling to pieces. Dad wants to leave as well.
Is he leaving your mother?
Yes. Things have gone from bad to worse between them, and it's likely they'll get a divorce.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Consuelo.
I'll go ahead now.
Mom, I heard that you and Dad are getting a divorce. But it's not fair, Regina. I don't understand why he wants to leave me. I adore him, and he even got upset because I went to speak with Ashmore. Well, the thing is, you shouldn't have done that. I did it so Ashmore would grant us the contract. Are you going to reprimand me too? Mom, please, you should never mention anything about David ever again. Regina, you and he are no longer together. I know. But it hurts me. Very much. Very much. Oh, I understand. I could never bear to be separated from your father. Mom, take it easy. The thing is, I don't want your father to leave this house. Listen, I already spoke with him and he's going to stay here while the divorce and everything else is being processed.
We have to see how viable the construction permits are. But honestly speaking, son, I don't think that the neighborhood residents will oppose to this project. Their added value is going to increase with this. You know what? I'm going to take care of this myself.
Dad, I'd really love to carry out this construction.
To tell you the truth, this sounds very feasible. And remember that you have to win the bidding for the construction of the hotel as well. And maybe you will have to be in charge of both projects.
And I would love to do that, Dad.
It is a very big job for you, son, huh?
You have to understand that I love what I'm doing. I'm passionate about it. I love doing things.
Well, how about this? I have a proposal for you.
Let's hear it.
Take a few days to rest before starting to work on all of this. What do you say?
Rest?
Yes?
All right.
Do you like that?
I love it.
Okay, take the airplane, go wherever you want and enjoy. I don't know, nourish your creativity, and then you will come back with new ideas and a lot of energy, that's for sure.
I hope that even if the divorce proceedings are started, he'll change his mind during that time, Mom. Oh, I really hope he does. I really hope he does change his mind. With luck, maybe things will change during that time. Thank you, Regina. You see, I would die without your father. I cannot picture my life without him. I know how much you love him, more than my own life. Oh, Mom, I feel awful seeing you this way. If you want, instead of going to New York, I can stay here with you. No, because if you win that bidding to build the hotels, then I'm sure you're going to have a lot of work. So take advantage of it and go. You know, I can stay here with you. No. I love you very much, and I don't want you to change your plans just because of my problems with your father. If that trip helps you to forget about David, go ahead, do it.
Would you like something? Some coffee? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Would you like some?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like some? Hello?
Julia, can you talk?
Arturo.
Yes, it's me. I need to tell you that I just asked Nina for a divorce.
Arturo, but why are you telling me that?
Well, because it's important for me that you know about it.
No, please, look. I told you that your issues with her are not my concern, please. I have been trying to fix things with Elijah, that's why. Please, don't ever call me again.
Hold on, Julia. You have to listen to me.
Please, I can't. I'm going to hang up now. Caridad is a good person. In spite of everything that happened, she's always thinking about helping others. She gave me her mother's clothes so I could wash them and iron them and then donate them. Could you help us out with that?
Yes, sure. I'll make sure to distribute it.
Thank you very much. How nice of you. The truth is, what you're doing is a great charity work. It's really nice. Thanks to people like Mrs. Hooley and you, that, well, I am here.
How come?
The thing is, I grew up in an orphanage, and I never knew who my parents were.
That I'm very sorry.
Don't worry about it. On the contrary, I grew up surrounded with the love of many people who helped me, and well, now I'd like to thank life and And also, I would like to give thanks to those who took care of me, who fed me, who gave me their love so I can help others.
Of course.
Well, not with my name because I really don't have much, but I do want to help you in whatever you need. Please count me in, okay?
Yes, of course.
No, thank you. You're welcome. Gabby.
Aunt, are you all right?
Yes. I just remember that I have an appointment with Nina at the foundation, and maybe she won't go, but I do want to be there.
Yes, I understand.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Caridad, I'm sorry, but we have to go. We have an appointment, but as I told you, if you need anything, please, whatever it is, don't hesitate to call us, okay?
Thank you very much for paying your respects.
Really, Caridad. For whatever you need, count on us, both Clara and you.
Excuses.
Excuse us.
We'll go now.
All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
How are you holding up?
Fine. I feel that I should have gone off to live on my own a very long time ago, but better late than never.
I am going to follow your advice. I'm going to leave Nina. That's also something I should have done a long time ago, but for one reason or another, I postponed it. But this is it. There's no going back now.
Do you think that's a good decision for you?
Yes, well, I just hope so.
Okay, all right. I'm willing to help you, Dad, and I hope you'll be fine soon.
Thank you. I also told your sister Regina about this, and I'm going to stay in the house until the separation is legal.
Well, I think Nina will not cooperate with you regarding this matter, and well, Regina is very vulnerable, so please don't leave her alone with those people.
Of course I won't. I'm not going to leave her alone.
Hello.
Hello? I hope you're not angry anymore.
Look, the truth is I don't like what you said to Regina last night. And I don't want you to carry on with the fight between the Montenegros and us either.
Okay. I don't agree with you on that, Gabriela. Now more than ever, my loyalty lies here in this house with the Gomez Luna name.
I don't understand you.
I have to defend the company, my love, that's all. All right, come. There now, no need to be like this.
Well, now that you're in the mood to settle our issues, why don't you explain to me what you had to do with Caridad's mother? And well, I also remember that you were very interested about Caridad. Can you explain to me what's going on?
Yes, let's play soccer now, all right? It's
Yes,
just that.
yes.
Yes, we're going to play,
Okay.
but wait for me.
Hello
all right,
there,
you go start
Julia.
playing over there. Okay.
Julia, come here, dear, and look what my husband gave me. He ordered this while we were in New York, and he wanted to surprise me.
Congratulations.
It's beautiful, right?
Yes, it's very nice.
Arturo, what are you doing here?